I don't know how I feel about that, but ChatGPT just released a new model for image and video generation. And since I've had hundreds of conversations with artists that are not sure how to create content for their ad campaigns, I thought, why don't I just play with this new tool and see what I can do with it? So that's what I'm gonna do, because I mean I've tried already, and honestly that is absolutely insane. So what I want to do now is I want to create an ad for let's say an indie rock artist, and yeah, let's see what comes out of it. So what I've tried before is something like create a grunge grainy image of a girl laying in bed with the headphones on, enjoying some music. Okay, so the image is ready. Let's see. Okay, that's too grainy actually. I mean, it's pretty impressive, but it's not really what I wanted. So there is actually a previous prompt I used yesterday that created a, let's see, where is it? Yeah, that's this one right here, and I liked it much better. So what I did, so what you can do to create an actual video then is to hit create video and choose which variation you like the best. So let's say I like this one, and then I can say something like, now create a video with slight head movement and movement in general, as if she's just enjoying the music she's listening to. Something like that. Let's see what happens. Maybe we can do 10 seconds. Okay, this is way too much. So let's try to edit the prompt with something like create the video by adding slight smiling on the girl's face. And in theory, that should also add some extra movement in general, like to her hands and body and things like that. So let's see what happens. Okay, so this is actually pretty good. Maybe I will still make some tweaks, but you know, for this video, I mean, that's actually pretty good. So I've downloaded it, and I can see there is a watermark, and I'm not really sure because I have the ChatGPT Plus plan. So I would actually need to check that. And I also checked for compliance and actual usage of the content generated, and it looks like you can use it. But again, this is just me playing with, you know, the tool. So do your own research, and I will definitely do my once again to make sure that you can actually use it. But it looks like you can. But again, I will definitely do my own research, and I also am not sure why there is a watermark. If you need to pay extra for it, or if that's because that is actually content that is protected. I mean, I'm not really sure. So I will need to investigate it, but I mean, this is just to, you know, see what we can do in terms of content. So I've already have some sort of template on CapCut with some basic call to action, listen on with the Spotify logo and a song playing here. So let's see how the finished ad actually looks like. Okay, so there is this weird camera cut that I don't like, but again, this is just, you know, for, you know, the sake of the video. But that actually looks pretty good. I mean, considering that it just took me a few prompts, and you can literally generate any idea that you can think of. I mean, I was looking at this one, and that would be really cool, you know, to animate the flames and, you know, put your music in the background, especially because these type of videos really catch your attention, and so I think they can do pretty well as, you know, social media ads. And then in this one, for example, you can do something like, for example, indie pop nostalgia. And by the way, the artist that I've used for this video is called, I don't know how to pronounce it, Books. If you don't know him, check it out because he makes really sick music. But yeah, I mean, you can do something like this where you have a headline at the top, something like that, something like that. I mean, you can just play with it, but I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it took me again 5 minutes. So again, I don't know where this is actually going, to be honest. Um, you know, when it comes to making content for music, you as the face of it is obviously always going to connect better, and I don't think this is gonna replace content creation entirely, especially for music. I can see brands using it way more heavily than music artists, especially because music is still, in my opinion, I mean, and thankfully, is still something that can really connect. Like it really works when actual people connect. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to play with this and show you what you could do. So hopefully that's gonna help you to come up with some content ideas. And yeah, I mean you can actually use it just for content ideas. You don't necessarily need to just take the image or video and then just use it, but you can find inspiration. And I think this would be pretty useful. I mean, you can find a lot of weird shit. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Let me know if that was helpful. Feel free to leave a comment, and yeah, until the next one, take care.